Quack, quack. Quack, quack. I was talking to Pops, my homeboy Quincy's father-in-law. He likes me, right? So he was asking me questions.
Head to your pickup at Houston Marriott Westchase.
$30 ride right now. Yours. Get that Lamborghini, man. That's a waste of fucking money, man. What happens when you're in the front? Oh man, come on.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on Briar Park Drive. Turn right on Briar Park Drive. Just ahead, turn right. Turn right, then make a straight left turn. Make a slight left turn, then pick up. Head to your pickup at Houston Marriott Westchase. Turn left on Briar Park Drive.
My name's Chris. I'm your driver. I'm recording for RC.
Yeah, no worries, man. I appreciate it, though.
Yes, sir.
Just ahead, turn left on Westheimer Road.
Yeah, timers.
Yeah, there it goes.
That's the frustrating part. They're not like if they're on timers, not like sensors or anything like that.
Yeah, I think if I didn't pull up that little bit, it probably wouldn't have changed. I flipped my lights out of it.
Yeah.
Try to run over the little stripe right here. And the techniques I gotta use, it only works really good when I'm in the front.
Yeah.
If I'm the second or the third car,
Wait there forever.
yeah. I don't see how other people don't grasp the concept. Like,
Yeah.
you see at the car flashing the lights, and sometimes cars flash the lights back. I don't think they just doing it just because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this motherfucker right here is flashing me. You gotta be careful in Houston. People start shooting at you.
Yup.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But I don't have one on this card, so they just stick me. But they stick you, then they stick me. Yeah, because I'm renting this through Avis. Rented it through Uber from Avis. And I text him, man, what's up with the... I need the easy tag. It just does it by the license plate. I'm like, yeah,
but even when you pay for the easy tag, it's not like a...
No, it's not like a season pass.
Okay.
But if you got the money,
Yeah.
it'll save you some time. You know, I guess some people probably have their company pay for it or something.
Yeah.
Because to go through those tolls every day, I don't know. Some people, a couple hundred's nothing, you know. You know, nothing's ever $1 anymore. So
Yeah. Those tolls are all over Texas, right?
yeah, they're everywhere, man. Oh, not in San Antonio though. I live in San Antonio. They're not in San Antonio. I usually drive in Austin, but I grew up here, so I don't drive in San Antonio. Drive to San Antonio Thursday, probably to next Sunday. See, because the Fiesta's in town over there,
Okay.
so a lot of people come from everywhere. So I was like, oh, let me go and do Tuesday and Wednesday in Houston, and if it's not that good in Thursday, I'll just drive to Austin. Oh yeah, it's giant, man. I think square mileage, it's the biggest. I think Houston and the greater surrounding areas like 9 million. They're trying to combine San Antonio and Austin. It's gonna be a big ass city. I don't know what the hell they're gonna call it, man.
That's interesting because you would think neither one of the city governments would want to give up their power. You can't. I mean, I'm sure they'll find a way to merge them all, and everybody still gets their piece of the pie.
Well, Austin is very expensive, man.
Yeah.
Compared to, yeah, because I'd go get two honey butter chicken biscuits from Wendy's, and they're like $9. It's like $9 in San Antonio. Go over there, it's like 12 something.
Yeah.
So it's like people very nice over there, man. Very nice. It's kind of surprised me. They drive better over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You put your blinker on, they'll let you in.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen over here. It's not gonna happen in San Antonio. Over here, if you want to get in, you put your blinker on at the last moment, or you don't put it on at all.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you put it on, they're gonna try to close the gap on you.
So I'm from the Bay Area in California, and that's exactly how it was. Like, I moved out and I was driving a U-Haul, and somebody let me over, and I was getting mad. I was like, what the fuck is this person doing? Because it wouldn't pass me.
Yeah.
I turned the blinker on, and I'm waiting for them to all start zooming by me, and this one is just staying behind me. I'm like, dude, just hurry the fuck up. I gotta get over. I'm like, oh, he's letting me over. Like, I was so confused what was happening here. Like, I'm like, oh, he's actually letting me over. That's weird. People let you out of the driveway, like at a gas station or something. Like, they actually let you, they give you that gap to pull out.
Well, that's how I always do it, because I understand it's like kind of like paying it forward, you know.
Yep.
You know, when there's an entrance or exit to any place, you just leave that spot open, man.
Yeah.
That's what a courteous driver does. Now, this is my office out here. I try to be as courteous as I can, but I'm not courteous to people who cut me off.
Yeah.
But I gotta just take it with y'all in the car, you know. Right? I gotta just take it. Drive every day, it's very dangerous, man. People don't understand.
Yep.
I gotta be more defensive than anything. But I hit somebody about a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't help it. But if I didn't have the camera, it would have been my phone. But since I had the camera, it's not my phone. Dude in a BMW, I'm getting off the freeway in San Antonio, close to my house, and I barely had, they wanted me to, because they didn't have, the car didn't have a license plate on the front, and I told them, say, man, the car don't have a license plate on the front. Oh, there was one on there. I'm like, what kind of plate it got? I said, it's Texas. I said, well, I'll just ride it like that, I don't care. So nah, bring it in, because they'll pull you over. I'm like, they pull me over if they want. I'm just gonna switch cars, or Avis is at fault, you know. And when I brought it over there, He's like, yeah, it sure doesn't have a license plate on the front. It didn't even have the mount on it.
Yeah.
So they gave me a different electric car because I've been driving electric cars for like 7 months. And so I got on the freeway and it was at rush hour time, so you know, doing my thing through the cars, and when I got off, a BMW got. Because when I'm on the freeway, I like to leave several car lengths in between me and the other car. Gives me more reaction time, even though I know I got the reflexes of a cat, but still, I'd rather have no close calls at all. And then, so the car got in between me and them, no blinker, no nothing. I don't care. So I'm getting over on this side, and then that car got cut off, so it's hitting the brakes, and I guess he wasn't paying attention. He's reacting to the sound of the car, you know. So he hurried up and got in front of me again, and I hit the brakes, and that's the first time I've been in an electric car and it slid. It started sliding, and he didn't even hit the gas. He just slowed down. Like, it seems to me like he did it intentionally. But he had a M3 BMW, so I know he didn't try to do it intentionally. So the car's sliding, and I hit him in the ass. Bah! And I'm like, so he pulls over, I pull over behind him. First thing I tell him, I get out, I jump out with the camera in my hand. Say, man, hey bro, I got you on camera. He said, man, you hit me from behind. I said, it doesn't matter, man. You cut me off 2 times, man. You know, he was trying to make it, trying to get me to admit it's my fault. It's not. If it's my fault, I'll say it's my fault. Because I've done that before. Like, if it's my fault, I'm going to tell him it's my fault. And by the end, he said, man, thank goodness you got it on camera. I don't want to hear that shit out anymore, bro. He's like, calm down. I said, man, I am calm, bro. I said, man, I don't know why you did that. You got a nice car, man. And then when I got to the house, I called the non-emergency number, and the policeman got there, and I showed him the video. He said, yeah, it's his fault. He cut you off 2 times. He said the first time you avoided it, the second time you couldn't. And so I called the lady at the place. And no, you know what? I didn't call. I just rode up there. 'Cause I don't want them to be already having a plan and not go over there. And I want them to, you know, not talk behind my back, you know. So when I went over there and I told them what happened, because I told him, I said, man, the car doesn't have a horn. The car they just gave me doesn't have a horn. I need the horn. I'm driving all day. I need the horn. So they put me back in the gas, because I told them I wanted the gas car anyway. I want to see how the gas car does compared to the electric. It's like $100 short every day compared to the electric. But I don't have to sit and wait an hour to charge it up though.
Yeah.
But the electric gets priority over gas, so.
Oh, for Uber?
Yeah, for Uber, yeah.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, and I showed her the video. She said, "Yeah, if you didn't have the video, I wouldn't believe you." Of course, I don't expect you. I don't expect you to believe me.
Yeah, I will say that the rear ending, you hit somebody from behind. It's hard to prove that you weren't at fault.
Yeah, it's hard to prove it.
Yeah.
But you gotta have the cameraman.
Yep.
You gotta have the cameraman, and what opened up a lot of people's eyes was that over there in New York when that car first they tried to brake check, and that lady just had to do the brakes on that car, and then they like fuck it, they put that bitch in reverse and bah. Then they're switching seats and all that, and as soon as they see the camera, they jump in the car and they burn off.
Yep.
They got arrested. They tracked them down and arrested them. There was 2 cars. They were in a group of 2 cars.
Yeah, it's funny. You go on YouTube, you can see a bunch of crash
Shit, man, those police over there beat the shit out of you over there.
Oh, dude. They go to Germany, man. They're worse. They just go in, they hammer you, and then they leave. Just no police report, nothing.
You don't go to jail, we're just gonna beat the shit out of you.
No one was home. I'm out.
Shit, they'll do you the same over here too. I don't see why police are like that. They should know the kind of energy they put out there, the kind of energy they're gonna get back, man. I don't know. When I talk to the police, it's always yes sir, no sir, or mostly it's just yes sir. Unless it's after you've been drinking, no sir. I don't drink, so. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. But you gotta know how to talk to them, man, and they're human just like us, you know. Then you humanize yourself, they're more gonna give you a pass. Like the last 6 times they let me go. But I'm starting to think too, Uber pays the police, some police department or something to let us go, man. I just ordered the light, the green light, so I could go to the airport here. Well, pick up from the airport. Because they're working in the parking lot, you gotta have that light or some shit.
Oh, really? You have to have a special light to get in?
Yeah, like a decal light. And because they conjugate in the parking lot out there. But a lot of people say, even when I was delivering food, some dude at a Mexican restaurant, he said, "You don't have the Uber light?" I'm like, "Nah." He said, "You need to get one. The police tell me they don't pull over the people with the Uber light on." Yeah, but I think the police also appreciate the Uber drivers because we take a lot of drunk people home.
Yes.
If they start writing all the Uber drivers tickets and all that, and they start getting fired, then what? There's gonna be more drunk people on the road.
There was a thing not too long ago that Uber was considering, like,
Giving the drunk people a ride for free?
no, not allowing drunk people in the cars.
No. Oh man,
Like,
in 1 week, about almost 3 people almost threw up in the car. Always a
Yeah.
different car. Somebody threw up on the side of the car. Like,
but I was like, isn't that like the main purpose behind Uber is to kind of make sure the drunk people don't get behind the wheel?
yeah.
And Uber's like, no, we're not, because, but I get it too, like the liability and crazy, like at least you're filming.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, what I don't like
crazy people.
is drunk girls, man.
Yes.
Especially if they're by themselves. I don't feel comfortable, man. You know, I'm a straight laced dude, man. I ain't just do nothing wrong to nobody, but it just takes that one accusation, man, and
Yep.
my life is over with.
Yep. Yeah, that's the scary shit right there, is because
And my life's over with, man. Who are they gonna believe?
even if you've got proof,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, this kind of nips it in the bud. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
well, I mean, you look at that dude, the baseball player, Trevor Bauer, right? The LA Dodgers pitcher. He got accused of it. It was found out that, I mean, she has text messages and everything that she faked the whole thing. He still can't get a job back pitching up here. He's over in Mexico pitching,
That's cold, man.
right? Ruined his life.
Trying to get some money, man.
Trying to get money. But so, yeah, 100%, man. That's it.
But it's just the inebriated females. If they're by themselves, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't blame them. I gave a girl a ride the other day in Austin, and she told me the dude started jacking off on her. The dude who's the driver. I was like, what? She said, yeah. I said, well, what did they do? She says, oh, they just said that he's not going to pick up in my area. I'm like, they gave me my money back. I'm like, not all drivers are the same, man.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy shit.
And then I asked her, I said, was he a foreigner? She said, yeah, he was either Cuban or Dominican. I was like, in her situation, what legally can she do?
Right.
Can she shoot him? Can she stab him? What can she do? Pepper spray him when he's driving? Her life's at risk too.
Yeah.
You know, what the legal parameters on that? Because probably about a month or two ago, I had to kick somebody out the car, and they didn't want to get out. Like, I called the police. The policeman told me it was the right thing to do, but by the time he gets there, they're already caught another Uber leaving already.
Yeah.
But it's like that's what I needed to ask him. What is my legal limit to get somebody out of the car? What can I do to get them out of the car?
Yeah.
It's the car is an extension of your home. So I don't want to do nothing crazy. I don't have a gun or nothing, but yeah, but there's only so many times you can ask me if you can smoke weed in the car before I get pissed, man.
Yeah.
I said, come on, man, y'all not even thinking about me, man.
Yep.
You don't have any consideration for me? What about the next person I pick up? What if I get pulled over by the cops? What? And I don't know if they know or not. But him just telling me he has weed, I could kick him out the car. You're not supposed to have drugs in the car.
Yeah.
And then his other friend was trying to give me a hard time from the jump. I'm like, I told him, I said, man, y'all already should have kicked you out a long time ago. Then the other dude, we're trying to stretch the limits or something. I said, man, y'all chose the wrong driver, man. I dropped him off on the side of the freeway. I told him, if we get on the Mopac freeway, man, I already gave y'all too many chances. I'm not going to give y'all any more.
Right.
You shouldn't even come to this, you know?
Yep.
It's about respect. We're both supposed to be trusting. We're both trusting each other with our lives.
Yeah.
Me and you are trusting each other with our lives. I'm trusting you behind me, and you trusting me on the wheel. So I told my homeboy, my barber, I said, man, people are always nice to me, man. He said, yeah, because you got their life in your hands. I'm like, yeah, it was my life too. He said, yeah, but some people don't give a fuck. They'll drive straight into a lake or something.
Yeah.
You don't know if someone's disgruntled or what. But why would I want to take it out on someone innocent? You know, not everyone thinks the same, you know? At the end of the day, I got to look at myself in the mirror, man. Only if everybody thought like that. Yeah, they will show it was a Lyft driver. He took an inebriated chick home. She was drunk. He was groping her, grabbing on her tits and shit.
Yeah.
Right up on her porch, and the camera caught all that. I don't want to do that to somebody who doesn't want me to do that to them.
Right.
How's that fun for me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
For what, man? Like, go to the titty bar. You want to do all that? And then you can't even do all that unless you give them extra. So I don't know, man. Like, more than half of it is them enjoying what you're doing to them, not what I'm doing. Me enjoying it. It's me enjoying it too, but me enjoying, they're enjoying it. I don't know what people think. But I guess it depends on how you were raised, you know.
Yeah.
Your moral compass. What other people think, but when it's all said and done, I want to go to heaven no matter when it is. already know my job's not done.
Yeah.
Other people don't think like that, though. Still have more lives to touch. In the good way. But what's dangerous for us is the intersection and these 18-wheelers, man. All the Uber drivers I know, they've been hit at the light. All of them. All of the ones I know.
Jeez.
They get hit at the light. You can't prevent that.
No.
Only, maybe if you're in the front, when I'm in the front at the light by myself, I look in the mirror. Maybe I could get out the way real quick. Maybe not. If you see they're not slowing down, you know.
I saw one the other day. It's just like that. Dude was in his car. He got the camera going, and he's on the freeway, and it's all slowing down. And you see him. He pulls over onto the shoulder, and it's like, why are you doing that? And then all of a sudden, this car from behind speeds by him and smashes the car in front of him. And like he saw it coming, so he moved over real quick, and his car was not stopping.
Yeah, but some people, when they're behind you, they get over it because I guess they don't think their brakes are good enough.
Yeah.
I never do that. If I'm gonna stop behind you. I'm not gonna be going that fast to. I gotta pay attention, man. I drive better than most people, man, and I've avoided I don't know how many wrecks, how many collisions, cats, dogs, people,
Yep.
bikes, everything, rats. So I couldn't avoid that Beamer. That was it. I couldn't avoid it. I don't like to cut people off, none of that shit. Because I don't like it when it's done to me. But I will do it if I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
But I'd rather miss my exit and do the U-turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you see a lot of people. It's like they're
Look, that car
they're more-
got right in front of that truck. He don't got a trailer, but still, it'll still kill you.
Yep.
He's not gonna be able to stop on a dime. Oh, I'll watch cars, see, if he goes to this lane, look at this one, he's already fixing to get over.
Yeah, you can watch people.
Yeah, they don't use their blinker, or they ride on people's ass. I already kind of like, I judge their character driving, you know. Yeah, like some dude cut me off yesterday. Cut me off, and then he cut the other car off, right? So when it was my time to get next to him, I did him like this. He started sticking me the finger. I said, yeah, you don't like that shit, huh? You don't like that. He said, yeah, you don't like that, huh? I wasn't going to get in his lane. I just made him put his antennas up. Yeah, because you just did that to me. He probably doesn't even know. He does it to everybody.
I think we want Terminal A.
Terminal A?
Yeah, Alaska.
I don't think I ever gone to Terminal A. For sure it says CE. You certain, sir?
I just saw the signs back there that said Alaska was on Terminal
All right.
A.
Yeah, if you don't like it done to you, don't do it to others, man.
Yep. Well, yeah. Again, it's like they're more important than your safety. Like them making their
exit.
lane. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is right here is going to cause everybody back behind us. And then you don't know what's going to happen to us. How many times we're going to get hit, you know?
Right.
pride myself on being a good driver, man. Especially with y'all in the car. But when y'all not in the car, I don't like nobody passing me up. There's a lot of people like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't like nobody passing me up. So it says it on this side. Shit. So were you going Pacific Northwest or back to San Francisco?
Yeah, Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I'm up in Washington now.
They're playing musical lanes over here.
I know.
Yeah, I just pride myself on being a good person, man. Everything else will fall in line, man.
Yeah, just do your best and, like you said, treat people like human beings, and we'll all get there someday.
Yeah. Go, man. Now, which way to go? inside lane. Tip, yay, yay. 34.45. 103. Two hours and 45 minutes. To your passengers, man. Whatever. Just talk to them about whatever. Honestly, whatever. Michael Jackson. He's an old school character. Don't get in front of me, bitch. Another airport trip.
Make a U-turn to stay on Westheimer Road. Using the left lane, make a U-turn to stay on Westheimer Road.
You clip y'all.